So when I watched Trainwreck, I really only had one main thought. I didn't like it. But why? Bill Hader wasn't bad, though he's been in better roles. LeBron James continues to kill it in comedy as the super supportive best friend. Throw in a small part for the greatest comedic actor of our generation, and this movie could have been epic. It was really just the main character. Not Amy Schumer, Amy Townsend. What about this character rubbed me the wrong way? Obviously, it's because I'm sexist. No, but seriously, the problem with the main character is, well, her character. Let's look at some other movies Judd Apatow has been involved with. 40-Year-Old Virgin. The main character exercises regularly and has a, if not glamorous, at least a well-paying job, as evidenced by all those figures he owns. His only flaw is that he's socially awkward. Knocked Up. The main character is kind of irresponsible and lives off disability, but he also has a goal he's working towards with his friends. He's not hurting anybody. Even in Superbad, the crux of the movie is that the main characters want to have sex before they go to college. What monsters! Contrast that with Trainwreck. Apart from a small scene showing that she may not have had the best role model, this movie gives us no reason to like the main character. Not only does she cheat on any partners she has, and the movie makes explicit that they are not aware or consenting of an open relationship, but she belittles anybody she's in a room with, even her own sister. Her behavior is honestly borderline abusive, if not actually so. But Vic, you say, you love abusive relationships in comedies. That may be so, but there's a clear difference between those movies and this one. There's a term in comedy called Refuge in audacity. It's when something is so absurd or outlandish that it becomes funny. This is why we laugh at scenes where a character is told some minor piece of bad news, and he then starts putting a noose around his neck. Suicide isn't humorous in real life, but here the reaction is so overblown that we laugh. Take Kung Fu Hustle. When the landlady catches her husband peeping on younger women, she throws him out a window. This is presented as over the top, and the landlord barely gets scratched by it. It's completely cartoony. Unlike Trainwreck, which presents the abuse in a totally realistic way and still expects you to root for the main character. It basically enshrines her as a paragon of female empowerment, only ever acknowledging drug use as a flaw. Another aspect of these movies that Trainwreck shits the bed in is the idea of growth. The main character is supposed to realize their shortcomings and overcome them, growing as a person. In Knocked Up, for example, the main character moves out on his own and gets a real job that puts his skills to use. Amy Townsend doesn't really go through any growth. She gets fired from one job and gets hired at another magazine, making the firing pointless, then decides that she wants to be with Bill Hader. Abusers always say that they'll do better from now on, and that's all the movie shows. No effort put forth. The only actual lesson learned is that it's hard to cheerlead while being out of shape. This might as well have been one of those movies for how badly it missed the point of this genre. You're supposed to learn responsibility, to come of age, if you will, and become a better person. Guess what Amy Townsend still isn't? Some people may say that my problems are solely rooted in the fact that the main character is a woman. That if she were a he, she'd be congratulated or held in high regard as a player. Those who think this are either blatantly biased or incredibly misinformed. Nobody likes men like this. Male characters who act in this way are the bad guys whenever they show up. For example, in Wedding Crashers and other movies like it, the antagonist is the cheating, controlling boyfriend/fiancé, competing against the nice guy main character. They are not lionized, they are demonized. They are no one's favorite person. Finally, this is not about women having sex. I don't give a damn what you do. If people want to have one-night stands, that's cool. If you want to be in an open relationship, fine. Just make sure that any partner you have knows about it and is okay with it. Don't be an asshole like in Trainwreck. Well, that's it for this video. Do you think I'm full of shit, or do you hate Trainwreck as much as I do? Tell me about it below. Bye.